ampersand goon. We call him Baby Jokic for a reason.
That's incredible stuff from Alfred Şengün.
Jamal Murray with some magic.
That makes us feel confident every time we step out on that floor.
We're just hopefully going to continue to play like that.
The biggest game on the docket tonight is the Rockets at the Nuggets, led by three-time MVP Nikola Jokic. There is an argument to be made that he's having the best season yet. He's leading the league in rebounding and assists. As for Houston, they brought in Kevin Durant this offseason, and that has paid off big time. The Rockets have the most efficient offense in the NBA, and Durant's scoring has helped fuel the 3 seed out west. And while both Denver and Houston, they're chasing the Thunder, we all know that in the standings, it's those 3 that have the shortest odds to win the West, according to ESPN Bet. So here now with our do-it-all analyst, Shanae Ogumake, Danny Green, who's kind of dressed like the Joker today, our senior insider, Shams.
I just have to say, I think, Shanae, you made a great decision today wearing all black. I think you look really good in all black.
I think you look perfect,
I mean all business right here. And, of course, our Brian Windhorst looking dapper as always. This is good, guys. It's great when we have 2 great teams playing each other. And then you get added stakes with it being an NBA Cup game. Brian, I'm having a hard time deciphering here, just like I'm still having a hard time talking. The Rockets and the Nuggets, what's been most impressive to you so far this year? Where do you want to go?
Well, the league right now, we know it's a copycat league, and everybody's playing fast and hoisting threes. And the Rockets are like a pickup truck in the middle of a race of a bunch of sports cars, okay? Because they're like, we don't have to play fast. We're going to play slow. We're not going to shoot three-pointers. We're going to get offensive rebounds. It is so amazing that in an era defined by fast-paced offense, that a team that doesn't shoot threes and doesn't go fast is better than everybody else. Now, they are making their threes. The ones that they're shooting, they're making, and that's helping it. But they are playing against the grain, and I, for one, love it. I love the way the Rockets are leaning into their personnel, leaning into the way Ime Udoka wants to coach. And look, the Nuggets are one of the teams that is doing great on offense. They've got a top offense led by Nikola Jokic, who's having a historically great season. But I have to admire the team that's going its own way and having a lot of success. That is fueling the Rockets' start.
I got to tell you, as you were talking, Brian, Shanae's just sitting up straighter and straighter over the course of that conversation. But it's worth it. It's worthy of this conversation, right? The Rockets, they're red hot. They've won 10 of their last 11 games. What is the organization saying, Shams? Is this what they envisioned?
Malika, yes, in a way, but this is a team that's super injury. You know, they're dealing with a lot of injuries right now. You look at Oklahoma City, they're in a class of their own. Denver is established, and they're deep right now, and they've got so many players that they feel like they can count on after the offseason. The Rockets internally believe they're figuring it out on the fly. Alperen Sengun's having a really special start to the year. Kevin Durant is figuring it out as the season is going on. He's putting up his Kevin Durant-type numbers, but Amen Thompson and Reed Sheppard are taking on consistent roles that they've never had at the NBA level. Amen Thompson is playing point guard consistently, which he's never done. He's a triple-double threat on any given night. Reed Sheppard is coming on strong the last couple of weeks, but this is a team that's injuries-ravaged right now. Fred VanVleet potentially out for the season.
Right.
We'll see. And then Dorian Finney-Smith, Tari Eason still out for several more weeks still. So we haven't seen Dorian Finney-Smith with this team yet.
But good news for us basketball fans watching this game tonight. We do see here that Aaron Gordon is probable to play in this game.
Nice.
The big man battle, right? That's going to be something that we all have our eyes on. And what do we call Alperen Şengün around these parts?
Baby Jokic.
We call him Baby Jokic. Well, Big Jokic or Nikola Jokic, however you want to refer to him, was asked about those comparisons ahead of their matchup.
I think he's talented. I think people are connecting with him, but I think we are a different type of player. He's an amazing player. You can see some similarities, but I think I don't want people to see him and tell me he's like something like me. I think he's a good enough player he's good enough player to have his own story.
Well, wise and complimentary words there from Nikola Jokic. What are you watching in this big man battle, Danny?
I mean, in a league where it's three-point oriented and perimeter oriented, they're saying the big man is becoming non-existent. But these guys are bringing it back. Obviously, Joel Embiid's been out and hurt. But if you look at the post-ups throughout most other teams, they don't post up anymore. But these guys are making teams have another big to be able to guard the post-up. As you can see, they're still scoring. They're top in the league. Two top. Obviously, Jokic is kind of doubling Sengun there. But they're top in the league in post-ups because they have unstoppable moves like these. You see Sengun, and they're also unbelievable passers. He gets the ball, takes his time, looks around, sees the defense, seeing who's going to help the double, pretty much daring the defense to double, and gets that sky hook, which is unstoppable. The reason why Kareem made it unstoppable. If you can perfect that, Jokic the same. Now, he may not take his time as much, but he's looking at the defense with every dribble, seeing who's going to double because he's so great at passing. It's a one-on-one, easy right-hand hook, unstoppable.
Yeah, you guys know I'm in my happy place now. These are two players that have international experience. They carry that over to the NBA, and they have really led their teams. And I'll focus actually on the triple-double aspect. Now, I know for Alperen Şengün, that is aspirational compared to Nikola Jokic, but look at this right here. Only two players in the NBA average 20, 10, and 7. And it's those two right there on the screen. 23, 10, and 7 for Alpi and Jokic. You guys, I can't even fathom what he's doing. Go ahead,
I think with the absence of Fred VanVleet has allowed Sengun to be their point guard. I know there's concerns and worries that they wouldn't be stable without point guard, but he's a playmaker. So him able to do that, and they're obviously developing Reed Shepherd, who's coming along, but he's able to be their kind of point forward, point center, and be able to be like Nikola Jokic.
And I still do believe that the Houston Rockets are ahead of schedule. Given the injury concerns, I was like, I don't know if they're going to make it to the top
I doubted them too.
of the West.
They proved me wrong.
You have the head and shoulders leaders of the NBA, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then you've got the Nuggets and the Rockets. The thing that you need your team to be is win the games you're supposed to win. And they're doing exactly that. That's a step for growth for them.
Yeah, the Houston Rockets have been impressive to watch, particularly because, again, the three-point shot, that is not in the modern NBA. Usually when a team is near the bottom of the league and how many three-point shots they take, that is not a recipe for a number one offense. I don't know if that's going to be sustainable over the course of the entire season, but I do think they found something. I think they have found something here, and that's certainly, we're excited for that marquee matchup tonight. A story, though, that we will be following through the weekend. Portland Trailblazers coach Chauncey Billups, along with Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier and former Cleveland Cavaliers player and assistant coach Damon Jones, they were arrested, remember, in late October as a part of a pair of wide-ranging investigations related to illegal sports betting and rigged poker games backed by the mafia. Now, Jones had his arraignment on November the 6th. Billups is scheduled to have his this upcoming Monday. So we check in with Shams for more on Billups' arraignment as this date approaches. What are the details, Shams, that you're focused on as we head towards Monday?
So, Malika, a source told me that Chauncey Billups will be pleading not guilty to the illegal sports betting charges. So the FBI has two charges against Chauncey Billups. One is a count of wire fraud, another is money laundering. Each count carries no more than 20 years in prison. This is a routine arraignment where they're going to read you your charges. There's going to be a not guilty plea by Chauncey Billups. This will be a long, drawn-out process. I reported it in the moment when these first came about a month ago. This will go about 6 to 12 months at least.
All right, and over those 6 to 12 months, of course, we will continue to update you as the story develops here on NBA Today, but that arraignment date is set for Monday. Hey, coming up here on our show, Tyrese Maxey, my friends, he put on a show last night.